Let's learn how to make the balloon princess. For the princess, you're going to use 4 260s. I have 2 there that's rose for the main body, mocha brown for the hair, and in this case I'm using blush for the skin. Alright, so blow these up. Those 2 for the main dress and body are this length here. Those can be the same, about 4 finger lengths left. And this is going to be for the hair, so you just need a little bit there. And even less for that one, which is the skin color. Alright, we're going to start with the hair. So in this case it's mocha brown. I'm going to start with a loop twist there. And that's going to be the bottom of the hair. So twist that in, and then push that nozzle through. Alright, so the next section is going to be the back of her head. That part of the hair, so right about there. And then twist in a 1-inch bubble. Right on top of the head. And then we're going to do one more small loop twist. It's going to create the top of her hair. And then bring that back down so it matches the other side there. This is going to be the other part of the head. And it's important you get those 2 the same. Twist that in. Get everything where you need it. Alright. So it should look like this. Now let's grab that blush in this case. I'm going to put the face in, so put that nozzle in right under that top bun of her hair. Wrap that in a few times and hide it in place. And then bring that down and make a small bubble right there for the face. That looks good. You could even go a little bit smaller if you wanted to. Twist that in. All right. So we'll wait to do those arms. We're going to bring in our rose balloon here. And this is going to be the main body and dress. So we're going to start here with a 1-inch bubble and make a pinch twist there. And you do that on the first part of the balloon by twisting it around with the nozzle and pushing it through. Alright, and we're going to use that pinch twist we just made and push it right under the face there. And wrap that in a few times so we can lock it in place, just like that. And that sits right under her face and helps to prop her arms out and her dress down. So we're going to take that off. We don't need the rest of that hair. So pop it off right there. And then you can tie or just tie it in a few times without making a knot. I like to just hide it in her hair. All right, so we're going to continue down the dress here, but we're going to make those arms. So I like to squeeze those arms so they're not too fat. If there's too much air in them, they just look a little plump. So you want to bring it down to your desired level. I like to go about there. So a bubble for the top part of the arm, and then we're going to do another small bubble, pretty small, right about there. That's going to create like a hand or a fist. And then you can just twist it right in place into that pink balloon, the rose. And we're going to do the same thing up for the other side of the arm. So just match it exactly like you just did on the other arm. Make another bubble, twist that around a few times. And then make the second arm so it's the same size as the one we just made. And once again, you want to squeeze that pretty good before you make your twist, otherwise a lot of air gets locked in and it just looks like a big arm. Alright, so wrap that around the neck a few times, get it locked in, And you can pop that excess off because we don't need that anymore. All right, once again, go ahead and hide that into the hair. All right, and that's the top of the princess. So the next section is gonna be the bottom here, which is the dress. And I like to make that roughly double what the size of her torso is. And then make a 1-inch bubble at the bottom that you're gonna pinch twist. And that will secure the rest of the dress on top of. That's sort of the base of the princess. Now go out here about 3 to 4 fingers and then just twist and then bring the rest of the balloon up to your desired length, so it makes a nice little arc there for the side of the dress, and twist into place right under those hands. So twist right there. All right, and you're gonna go ahead and bring that back down and match it so it's the same exact size as the one you just made. And then twist there. And then same thing, that bottom bubble is gonna match that other one we made right there. So twist that in, and this you want to do without letting go of your left hand, otherwise it's going to come undone. So twist that into the bottom pinch twist that's holding our dress in place. Wrap that around a few times, and now I'm going to take that excess we have there off because it's just not enough to finish the balloon. So we need a second balloon for the dress that's the same color. So tie that off. And we'll bring in that second one, which is the rose, and tie that nozzle in right at the base there on that pinch twist. All right, now we're going to duplicate the same exact thing that we just did for the other 2 sides of the dress 2 more times. So make that first bubble the same size, and then just bring that up. And I like to look at the other side to match it. And then twist it where you need it. And then that way you can just twist it all together at once underneath those 2 hands, right at her hips. Okay, and do that 1 more time. So I measure it across, twist it in, and then make 1 more twist there so it matches the other side. Twist it right there. And if you notice, I'm holding it all together on my left there so it doesn't come undone. Now twist that into that pinch twist. All right, and this is going to finish off our balloon here. So we're going to take off that excess. We don't need that anymore. Pop that off. And then wrap that in. You can tie this or just wrap it in a few times. Typically will stay in this case. All right, I like to just make some adjustments to make it look nice and pretty. And that is almost the end. We're just gonna go ahead and grab our Sharpie next and draw some eyes, nose, and a mouth. And get creative with this, guys. I'm sure you're a better artist than me, but I'm going to do some fancy little eyes here, some eyelashes, nose, and a mouth. We'll be all set. All right, guys, you just made the princess. Good job.
Man, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I love that princess. It's nice because all you have to do to make it into different princesses is just change the colors. So in that one, I just showed you a basic design there. With the colors, but you can use whatever you want. You can change it to blues, greens, kind of mimic whatever princess that person is asking for in your line. Well, guys, I'm glad that you stopped by. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to really level up your game, go ahead and check out our website, which is schoolballoons.com. I'll have links for that below in the description. And there you can find a bunch of resources, tips and tricks, and tools on helping you start and grow a profitable balloon twisting business, because that's what we're all about here at the School of Balloons. And we even have a full-on month-to-month membership program that's designed for you, the balloon twister. So check that out as well. It's not always open for you to enroll, but if it is, get in, and if it's not, go ahead and get on our waiting list there at schoolballoons.com. So excited for you guys to be here, and I'm glad that you stopped by. Once again, I'm Joey, and I'm excited to teach you more balloons in the future. Thanks for stopping by.